Hi, welcome everyone. In this course, we are going to learn about thresholding. So, what is thresholding? Thresholding is all about binarization of images, which basically means if you have a color image, we are going to convert into a black and white image by applying certain threshold on the pixel intensity. Uh, Please note that binary image is different from a grayscale image because in case of grayscale images, you have varying shades of gray. But in case of binary images, you just have a black or white, only two possible values. Then this technique will be useful for us to extract foreground objects, also to extract background objects from the images. And then we can feed those objects to a machine learning technique to identify what those objects are. Thresholding is also very useful to create a sketch-like presentation of a color image, and we will see those visually as we learn through the examples. So here is an example of how can we extract a background and a foreground. Here is an image of a horse, and behind the scene there's a very nice nature background with lots of trees, branches, and different color of leaves. Now we can apply thresholding on this image, whereby we can extract the horse completely on the right, and we can extract only the horse but not the trees part, foreground, and that can be done using simple thresholding or the inverse thresholding or Otsu's thresholding. We learn those techniques in the later chapters. Or we can also see as in the uh, picture below, we can apply inverse of thresholding to remove the horse and just keep the background objects, right? So this is how thresholding can be used to extract foreground and background objects, and it's very powerful technique because once we extract background and foreground, then we can place this horse into some other scene very easily, right? So we can manipulate the scenes very easily by using this technique. Another advantage of uh, uh, thresholding is creating sketch-like presentation. So here on the left you see an image of a hawk, which is a color image. But if you just want to create a sketch-like image, which is on the right, you can use a technique called adaptive thresholding, which will preserve the broad strokes in the image and will create a very nice sketch-like image. So it looks as if an artist has drawn the image. So these two techniques together are useful for creating lots of different effects in images. Yeah. So what you will study in this course? So first we are going to set up OpenCV and Anaconda. I do not assume that you have any prior understanding of OpenCV and Anaconda or even the image fundamentals. We will start from very scratch. Even if you have a very basic Python understanding, that's good enough for us to get started. We will learn about the fundamental of image processing, how the image is structured as a NumPy array, how it's represented as array of pixel intensities, and then how we can apply a basic math operation on the image and do processing. Then we will learn different techniques like simple thresholding, inverse thresholding, Otsu's thresholding, and adaptive thresholding. Uh, these techniques are basically used to extract background and foreground objects as well as do the masking to eliminate uh, anything but the broad strokes in the image.